Welcome, people, to the unknown world of freedom of speech. It's your boy Larry Belafonte, aka Price. What's the deal? I'm just playing. Making some noise for freedom of speech. Y'all, what's up? What's up? What's cracking, man? I'm feeling freaking incredible today. It's Wednesday. It's a beautiful day. And we about to, have a good little time. I'm not going to take up too much of y'all time today because I got to go move around. And I'm making it a point to knock these damn podcasts out early so that y'all can have them early in the day, drive home, listen to it, whatever it is that you may need to do is there for you to do it versus dropping them shit to like 8 p.m. You niggas be asleep. If you're on the East Coast, it's 11. So just trying to be wiser, be a little bit more wise and be a team player. Because I'm doing this for y'all and I want y'all to be able to hear the shit. And if y'all got stuff going on, then you can't hear it if it's late and I'm dropping it. So, yeah. But I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Like I said, I've got a pretty busy day ahead. But what I want to hit on today is Grudges. This is the Grudge edition. Grudges. For those who don't know what a grudge is, which I'm sure all of us know what grudges are, but for those who don't, I'm about to get the definition of what a grudge is. Because, see, people don't really understand the power of holding a grudge or the power or the pain, better yet, of holding a grudge. You dig? Because, see, a lot of times people be holding grudges thinking that they're teaching the other person a lesson. And all initially, in all actuality, you're really doing is cause a pain to yourself because you're keeping something going that could be deaded, that either could be resolved, whether that's with a conversation, that can be just ended mentally, like you can just stop thinking about it if it's not that serious. Sometimes we hold grudges and be pissed off about shit that's like, it's not even that serious. We having our own pity parties in our own spirit. And like I said, as humans, we love making people pay for shit or teaching them lessons. You know what I mean? When we feel hurt or feel betrayed or, wronged. And so a grudge is a persistent feeling of ill will or resentment resulting from a past insult or injury. So a persistent feeling of ill will or resentment resulting from a past, keyword, my freedom of speech listeners, past insult or injury. Not something that literally just happened or something that's going to happen. We're holding grudges on past insults or injuries. That is out. And if you are a freedom of speech listener, freedom of speech liver, a good viber, then that is no longer going to be a part of your system. That's no longer going to be a part of your psyche or your program. Take that shit out of your mental. Because literally holding grudges does not do anything but cause you pain. Period. I highly believe, like for instance, me. This is coming from a person who can hold the hell out of a grudge. If I feel like you did some bunk shit, some foul shit. You talking to the person who gladly, like I went a whole year and didn't talk to my mom for almost a whole year we didn't speak. Based on both of us holding grudges. But what came from that? Like, I didn't get shit from that. I didn't get to talk to my mom. I wasn't, anything could have happened to her or me and we both would have been sick. You know what I'm saying? And that's a reality. And so to know that I've had people I can't never talk to again. I got people I could never hug again, kiss again, laugh with again, fight again, argue with again, because they're gone. That reality is a reality for me. And once I really tapped in on that, I couldn't play with it. You know what I mean? I was like, you know what? Life isn't promised, and that shit is so cliche, and I hate how cliche it is because the statement gets taken for granted. It's not taken as serious as it should be, and that's not okay. You know what I mean? That's 100% not okay. Literally, life is not promised, and holding grudges or having this malice or ill feelings towards anyone that you say you care about or love, or even don't care about or love, because like I said, it causes pain on you. But nonetheless, if it is people that you care about or love, what is that really getting you? Where is it getting you? What truly is it doing for you? Like, are you making money holding grudges? Are you getting somewhere in the situation you're in holding that grudge? Is the person clear of why you're holding the grudge? Is the person clear on what they can do to change that feeling that you're feeling by you holding that grudge? Like, what the fuck is the grudge doing? You know what I mean? And that's something I really want us all to really think about on a daily, or when we are mad or we feel injured or insulted. What is that doing for you versus addressing whatever that problem was? See, once I grew and graduated to the place in my life where I realized, okay, I don't have to always be mad to get my point across, or yell to get a point across, or be aggressive to be respected or get my point across. I believe real men, real humans, real people have the ability to speak like this and move mountains. That's true power to me. Versus, and cussing all crazy and being all reckless, and threatening and doing all that. It's uncalled for when you really, truly have the ultimate power, which is knowledge and wisdom. And so at that point, you're able to defeat, outsmart, or better yet, just get your point across in a whole different level, in a whole different way. You're able to take totally different routes than the average person. And that's where I'm slowly graduating to. I'm not going to just sit here and try to make it like I'm there 100%, because I'm not at all. But that's where I'm graduating to. You know what I mean? Because we're human. So nobody here is just moving just down their path perfectly. No one's just hopping on every single... You remember on the Michael Jackson video where every little box he was going to was lighting up? Like every step he took, it was lit, literally. This ain't that. You niggas ain't Mike Jack, and neither am I. And so every step that we take in our path, on our journey towards greatness, is not going to be lit up. But that does not mean you can't have a lit spirit in those steps. You could be illuminating internally in every step that you're taking. And that's a fucking fact. Because granted, you may be in a dark place, but that doesn't mean you have to think dark about it. You know what I mean? Just because you're beefing with someone or you're in a bad space with someone, I'm not going to think negative about you. I'm not going to wish evil shit on your life. I'm not going to hope you don't glow up or your check don't come and all that corny shit. Like it's corny. You know what I mean? It's extremely corny, and it's not what I'm about, and it's not what I'm trying to push out to people, because when I'm holding a grudge, I'm waking up thinking about that and going to sleep on it. So I'm not living in the present moment. There's no way possible that you're living in the present moment if you're holding a grudge, because if you're holding a grudge, you're living on past insults or injuries. So if you're living on past insults and injuries, that means you're not living in the present. If you're not living in the present, then you are not at your fullest potential. Period. Because in order to be at your fullest potential, you have to be maximizing everything in the present. You have to be aware of everything in the present, everything happening in front of you. Because we can't make up for lost time. I mean, that shit's already gone. And so if the past injury and insult is really crushing you that bad, get over it. It's done. It's already gone. Like, literally, there's nothing we could do about that other than go be clear on what the problem was, right? Because, see, people are so scared of conversation. People are so scared of addressing an issue. That don't mean fight, argue problems. Like, why can't you just address your issue? This is my problem. This is my premise. You know, I really felt the way about how this went down. You know, we're supposed to be friends. We're supposed to be lovers. We're supposed to be business partners. We're supposed to be coworkers, you know, and I respect you. And I give you respect in all that we do. And I just ask for that in return. And, you know, this kind of threw me off. And this is where I'm at. A, B, C, D. And so just moving forward, I would, you know, just appreciate it if X, Y, Z. You know, it just takes a fucking convo. Like, open your mouths. Instead, niggas rather get an attitude, not talk, subtweet, Facebook, Snap, you know, all that shit, and do the silent game and all that type of crap. That's corny. And it sadly just shows lack of maturity and lack of growth. But, you know, at the end of the day, we all move differently. We all grow differently. So we can't really, you know, base our life and the level we're at, you know, compare that to the next person's experiences. That's not fair. So, but at the end of the day, correction is needed and correction is a real thing. And once you are aware of the foolishness, it's your job to correct it. And if you don't, then you're not growing. And at that point, you're choosing to not grow. And I can't fuck with you. Period. Because I'm not for that party. I love people who enjoy growing. I want to be surrounded by people who enjoy growth, spiritual growth, mental growth, life growth, financial growth. I'm about that. That's what really fuels me, is being around that type of energy and being on the same frequency as those type of people and vibrations. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? Because if you want to grow, then you're going to be growing. And if I want to grow, I'm going to be growing, and we're going to be helping each other grow. Watering each other. I say this all the time, and I'm going to say it again. We're all just plants. We're all a part of the circle of life. We're all plants. We're all just, we're here. Just like the deer and the giraffe is here, and just like roses and sunflowers and fucking dandelions and all that's here. We're here. And we need to be watered just the same so we can grow. You know, and grudges don't allow that. You know, grudges don't allow that. So check your life right now. Like, realistically, are you holding any grudges? You know what I mean? Like, are you... And I'm not saying, like for instance, you got people who, like when people are like, you're supposed to honor your mother and your father. But damn, if your daddy raping you and shit, you don't honor that. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying to... Like, there's a difference between holding a grudge and not dealing with people, cutting people off, not having people in your lives. That's two totally different things. Because at some point, you gotta detach yourself from situations and people and certain things. You know, that's a fact, and that's just a given, right? But it's different to be in a relationship, a friendship, business, anything like where you still have intentions of dealing with the person, but you just holding a fucking grudge to try to teach them a lesson. That's stupid to me. I just don't understand that at all, right? At all. Like I said, because you plan to still deal with the person. So what type of games are we playing? You know? Like, cause we're not here for games. And you know what I mean? And it's just that simple. And so if you tend to hold grudges, especially with people that you continue or know that you're still going to rock with, then my challenge to you is to take that out of your build. You know, take that out of your genetics, your DNA. You know, untrain that out of you, because it's not doing anything for you. You know what I mean? It's not helping you. If that person did foul by you, if that person did wrong, leave that to the creator. You know what I mean? At the end, because we're not God. You know, at the end of the damn day, nigga, you not God. I'm not God. And so I'm going to let you know how I feel. I'm going to let you know where I feel you wronged me. I'm going to figure out if there's something I did to cause that. And then based on that, I'm finna move forward because I'm able to at that point. Like, it's so much easier to move on and move forward when you address what the issue is and then move on. But when you're holding that shit in and holding the grudge, you're just sitting on it. And it's growing. The problem and the issue is growing because you're not moving past it. You're just sitting on it and letting it get fatter and fatter because you're feeding it bullshit. You feel me? You're feeding it bullshit. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And what happens, the bigger it gets, the harder it is to get over it. Because it's big. You know what I mean? You can't just get over big shit, a big wall, big ass Snorlax in the middle of the road. You ain't getting over that. You feel me? And that's how I feel. And so, you know, like in the Bible, it even says that. And for the people who are, you know, 100% guided by the Bible, you know, it says in there something about, I don't know, obviously verbatim at all, but it says something in there about just going to sleep on your anger, you know, and letting the sun rise up and fall on your anger. It's not okay. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. Every day is a new day, a fresh start to do dope shit, to impact lives, to change people's mindset, to change people's thought process on life, on people. You know, smile. How much are you truly smiling, holding a grudge against somebody? That's like, I don't care what you say. That shit is fake. Because somewhere in your spirit, it's not all clear. Like, I love feeling the feeling knowing that, like, I don't have no real beef towards nobody. Like, niggas beef with me. Niggas got their own beef towards me, but that's their own, like, crap. That's between them and God. Me, personally, I don't have no, like, ill beef towards not one. Like, I can't think of one person I'm like, yeah, fuck that nigga. As soon as I see him, I'm owning him. You know what I mean? Other than the people who think they beef with me. And so it's more of like, if I see them, I'm probably going to blitz them first because I know they want to blitz me. But other than that, I ain't tripping though. Like, I don't want no issues with nobody. I don't want problems because I have enough problems just walking out every day and trying to fucking succeed in this indigenous land that I'm in. You know what I mean? I just want to really help anyone I can with taking grudges out of your system, though. That's just something I really wanted to hit on, you know, because it's not always going to be religious, politics, music, fucking shit like that. And it's not always going to be deep shit, you know what I mean? But at points, too, if it's stuff that I'm going through, that's the purpose of freedom of speech. I need to be able to vent towards things that I feel, that I go through, that I'm trying to overcome within myself, you know, and I had to check myself on that, you know, on what am I doing? Like, am I holding a grudge right now? That's corny, you know, because it happened. And so if you ain't going to address it and move forward, shut your mouth and move forward. But either way, move forward, move on. And so if that means stop dealing with whoever that person is, you know what I mean? Because if the grudge is so deep to where you can't get over it, then stop dealing with the person. Family too. Like, what does that mean? Family ain't shit. I hate the family scapegoat. Like, family don't mean nothing. Just because we're family doesn't mean I have to allow you to treat me like shit. No, that's out. But if that's what it is, then make that decision. You feel me? Pull the trigger. Cut it loose, fam, because holding those grudges, like I said, they're only hurting you. It's only causing pain towards your life. It's only stopping you from your breakthroughs. It's only stopping you from true happiness. It's only stopping you from smiling every day, from blessings coming in your life, from all the amazing opportunities that could be coming your way, but you got roadblocks in front of you blocking them. Like grudges. Because a grudge is a piece of unforgiveness. That's all a grudge is. That's you not forgiving someone. And who are we to not forgive? Who the fuck are we as humans who fuck up every day, all day, to not forgive people? You get what I mean? Once you really grasp that and start to really truly understand and understand that, there's no way possible that you could sit on a grudge. You may be pissed for a few hours, maybe a day, but once you go to sleep and wake up, it should be a new day, a new start. You know what I mean? Because what if the Creator doesn't want to forgive us? What if when you needed forgiveness, you didn't get it? And when you truly were apologetic and sorry for a mistake or anything that you may have done or a way you may have made a person feel, and you truly were apologetic and wanted sympathy and forgiveness, and you didn't get it. Imagine. So the same way that would make you feel and has made you feel, if you have experienced that, know that that's the pain that you are causing on others. And if you feel good about causing pain on others, then this podcast probably ain't even for you. You should have turned the shit off. You shouldn't even clicked it when you seen grudges, because you knew you like holding grudges. Because some people are, believe it or not, evil enough. They enjoy causing pain on others that they love and care about. Like they get empowered by that because they may have been bullied all their lives, or they may have not been able to, I don't know, fucking overcome shit and beat people or be good at things. I don't know. But some people sadly psychologically enjoy that shit. And that's between them and God. But for me personally, I don't. Like, I'm not people I care about and I love and I rock with and I build with and I'm doing business with. Like, that shit doesn't do nothing for me. And I'm encouraging and challenging all of you to really give yourself the break. Take the stress off of yourself. Any extra stress that's not needed, take it away from you. Why put extra stress on you? Because holding a grudge, that's an extra thought. That's not a positive thought. That becomes stress. Give a fuck what you say. So any extra stress that is uncalled for, get it out your life. Any grudges that you holding, take them out of your spirit, because it's not doing anything for you. It's not helping you. Period, point blank. And that's my challenge to all of y'all. Period. And if that hits your soul, I know you're going to make a change, because you are a freedom of speech listener. You are a good viber. So I'm encouraging you today. If you are holding grudges, hit up some of the people that you are feeling ways towards and just tell them how you feel. Tell them, you know what? I have no ill intentions towards you. I love you. I respect you. This is what it is. This is what I feel. And I just want to be able to move forward with my life in forgiveness. And I just want to be at peace with you. And that's what we're all the real ones that's listening to this. I'm encouraging and inspiring and challenging you all to do so. And whoever don't want to do that and likes holding grudges and feel like I'm talking to them and feel a way towards anything I got to goddamn say on this here Freedom of Speech podcast, because I am that nigga Larry Belafonte, then I got one thing to tell you. Don't take anything personally. And that wraps up another episode of Freedom of Speech, y'all. That was a quick one, but it was a gem one. It was a fire one. You feel me? Nah, man, but definitely, I just want to be giving y'all any tools that I'm giving myself or I learn, you know, because no one's telling us this shit. And sometimes you go to church, you might not hear it. Your mom might not tell you it. When you go to school, they for damn sure don't tell you it. So who's gonna say it? Price, that's who, damn it. Larry Belafonte, that's who. You feel me? Come to freedom of speech and you gonna get all the game and the gems you need. I appreciate all the listeners, everybody that's reaching out, looking to give a hand as far as uploading on YouTube. Everybody that sends topics in, continue to do so. DM me on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, I don't know, shit. And, or at me. And of topics that you want to hear on freedom of speech, and I'm gonna convert them shit. Yeah, dig. Go be great today, y'all. Go do some great things. Go be limitless. Don't hold grudges. Spread love. Smile. And be easy.